Hello, kiddos. Okay, so today we are going to learn on Unit 7 Journeys. So the title for today is Transport. So you can refer to your pulse to page 74. And the skill that we are going to focus today is vocabulary and speaking. So I hope you have your pulse 2 and your E1 in front of you so that we can take notes, we can do all the exercises as we go through this lesson. Okay, now before we begin, let's warm up a little bit. Now I want you to list down all forms of transport that you know. I'll give you like about 2 minutes. Okay, pause this video, write down as many transport as you know. Okay, are you all done? Did you pause the video? Make sure you did. Okay, some of the examples of transport that we know, okay, like whatever that we have seen in our daily life. Examples, we have car, okay, train, bus, and also taxi. Nowadays we have all the Grab taxis around. So these are some of the transports that we know, we see it in our daily life. But what about the rest? Okay, let's look at exercise 1. These are all the transports that is given in this part 2. Besides the one that you have listed down, you can check whether you have all these or not. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to listen and repeat the different form of transport. Okay, I'll play the audio. Make sure you repeat when you listen. Let's start.
Unit 7. Vocabulary and Speaking. Transport. Exercise 1.
Bicycle, motorbike, plane, ship, horse and carriage, coach, tram, lorry, yacht, caravan, the underground, helicopter, ferry, hot air balloon.
Okay, I hope you have learned the pronunciation. If you are still doubting it, rewind and repeat again to learn the pronunciation. Now, fun fact, what is the underground? Okay, the underground is almost always refers to the London Underground Railway. Okay, other cities around the world, for example, Madrid, Paris, Moscow, or Budapest, okay, they have a metro. Now, the New York Underground Railway system is called the subway. In British English, a subway is a passage for pedestrian under a road or railway line. Now, what is a coach? What's the difference of coach and bus? Coach is used for long distance journey while a bus is used for a short journey, okay, and journey within the city. So I hope you have learned your vocabulary right. So which do you use the most? List it down in your E1. Exercise 2. Now, before we start this exercise 2, I want you to copy down this article of the 7 cool ways to get around in your E1. Once you are done, you are going to come back and complete exercise 2. Are you done copying? Alright, now let's read and listen. Okay, and then I want you to complete the sentences with words from exercise 1. Shall we start? Okay.
Unit 7. Vocabulary and Speaking. Transport. Exercise 2.
7 cool ways to get around.
The Amish people don't use cars. They prefer to travel the old-fashioned way by horse and carriage.
Lisbon is famous for its green form of public transport, the tram.
The best way to see the Greek islands is by yacht.
You get a great view of the Sahara Desert in a hot air balloon.
These Irish travellers live in a caravan and take it with them wherever they go.
In London, the quickest way to get around is on the Underground, which is also called the Tube.
Chinese people like travelling by bicycle because it's cheap and healthy.
All right. Now, have you managed to get the answers? If you didn't, I want you to rewind again so that you can listen again and complete the sentences. If you are done, now let's check the answers. Number 1, the Amish people don't use cars. They prefer to travel the old-fashioned way by horse and carriage. Lisbon is famous for its green form of public transport, the tram. The best way to see the Greek island is by yacht. You get a great view of the Sahara Desert in a hot air balloon. The Irish travelers live in a caravan and take it with them wherever they go. In London, the quickest way to get around is on the Underground, which is also called the Tube. Now, last one. Chinese people like traveling by bicycle because it's cheap and healthy. So I hope you have marked your answers with a green pen as usual and do your correction if you get anything wrong. Exercise 3. Okay, there are 5 questions here. So what you're going to do is you're going to copy all 5 questions in your E1 and then you're going to answer the questions using the words from exercise 1. Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes to do this exercise and then you are going to come back for the answer reveal. I hope you are done. Okay, now let's check the answers. Which form or forms of transport carries large heavy things from one place to another? Yes, it's a lorry. Now, what transport people by air in an emergency? Yes, a helicopter. What is fast, noisy vehicle for 1 or 2 people? Fast, noisy. Yes, it's a motorbike. And number 4, what carry people and cars on short journeys across the sea? Yes, it's a ferry. And the last one, what takes a large groups of passengers on long journeys by road? Yes, it's a coach. Alright, so remember, coach is different from a bus. Coach is used for long distance journeys while a bus is used within a short journey and also journey within the city. Alright, done. Okay, future transport. Now, what do you think of how our future transport will look like? Is it going to be the same? Is it going to be different? Is it going to fly everywhere? What is going to be our future transport? How are we going to travel? Okay, so here's an example of what you're going to do after this. Now you're going to pick a mode of transport. Okay, here example is given a car, but you can also pick anything else. Okay, from exercise 1, we have a bicycle, we have motorbike, we have plane, ship, and so on. Any one of it you can choose. What you're going to do is you're going to draw this transport, futuristic transport of how the car is going to look like in maybe the year 2070. Okay, so you can pick anything, and then I want you to write at least 4 to 5 description of how the transport is going to perform in the future. Okay, so here are the examples. So you're going to do this in your E1. The whole page is going to be for you to do the mind map, and then you're going to upload this assignment on Google Classroom. And yeah, let's see who is the most creative in coming up with the futuristic transport. Okay, shall we do this? Yeah. Okay, with that, I will end my lesson for today. But you make sure that you go and draw your futuristic transport and hand it over in the Google Classroom. Alright? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.